All right, so we are now live on the internet. This is Lawyers Playing Games. I'm Brandon Huffman. I am an attorney at Odin Law and Media, which is a law firm I started to help video game developers and other creative professionals in their work. On this stream, for those of you who are new, we will play a game with some lawyers. It's not quite Lawyers Playing Games, it's playing games with lawyers. There will be conversation and things, and it'll be fun. So, with us today, we have to my immediate right, your left, Phillip Liles.
Hello.
Phillip is a criminal defense attorney, and to his immediate right, we have Venus Liles. They are a married couple, which is very exciting, and so with that, we say Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks for tuning in. Also, in a Lawyers Playing Games first, we're going to drink beer while we stream, so that'll be fun. Not a ton. Oh, and already making errors here. Turned off the TV, but that's all right. So why don't we start by, while the TV comes back on, having each of you give kind of an introduction of your practice and what you do. You're both lawyers, but what generally do you do as lawyers?
Very different things.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I am a public defender in Wake County, and what that means is that I am technically a state employee working in the public defender's office. A lot of other counties won't actually have a public defender's office sometimes. They'll just have private attorneys who get appointed cases who are on some sort of public defender list. But Wake County and other big places like Mecklenburg and things like that. Yeah, the big cities. They're big enough where they can have a public defender's office, and so I work for the public defender in the public defender's office here in Wake, which means that I solely get clients who are deemed indigent and cannot afford an attorney when they are charged with a crime, and then they appoint me or somebody else in my office. I can actually not be hired to do any private practice of law. So that's kind of what happens when someone's charged with a crime. In Wake County, they get a first appearance. At that first appearance, a judge determines, hey, are you able to hire your own attorney for this? Or, they make them fill out an affidavit of assets and expenses, and then they kind of determine whether or not they're indigent. And
Is that usually like assets? $7.
That's it takes about that long to fill out the affidavit.
Yeah, that sounds about
right. What are your expenses? What are your assets? And zero assets, many expenses, and they're like, here's your public defender. So they err on the side of caution with it too,
because you don't want to get accused of denying something.
Right? Yeah. So it's busy for sure, but it's good. Everybody has the right to an attorney when they're charged criminally, and my job's to represent them and look out for their best interests and keep the system honest. And I really enjoy it. I'm in court every day. My voicemail in my office says, if you're calling me, I'm almost certainly in court, so please call my assistant because I will not answer this phone because I am currently in a courtroom.
Well, thank you for taking the time to come here.
Yeah, I took the day off today. So, yeah.
And Venus, so are you a prosecutor? Are you on the opposite side of the V?
Not a prosecutor, but do the exact opposite thing in a lot of ways. So I am never in court. I am a corporate business attorney with a focus on technology agreements, mostly software licenses. So when he's in court, I am usually drafting or negotiating an agreement, which is a lot of just
phone
words.
calls and typing.
Phone calls and typing and words and deciding where the comma goes and how that impacts the rest of the sentence. And so
redlining contracts.
Mm-hmm. So I do that all day, and then when we get home at night, we share stories, and those are drastically different as well.
Makes sense. So today we're going to play a game called Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime.
Okay.
So this game...
It's the name of my memoir.
It could be, right? So this game is a couch co-op game, so we're all on the same team.
Okay, good. Yeah.
It's not a first-person shooter or anything like that. It's sort of it's like a puzzle platform survival kind of game. We'll get into it. Okay. They'll do the tutorial, but this game's been out a few years. But it is a good cooperative game, and we couldn't resist the title for Valentine's Day.
Perfect.
I love it.
Yeah. Are we the first couple you've had?
You are the first couple. Yeah. You're also the first time we've had more than two people on the couch.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait for us to get frustrated at this game and have like a marital spat playing this game on Valentine's Day.
That would be great.
That'd be great.
That would make for great.
That makes for good TV.
Great television.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pregnant.
We're getting a divorce.
So we're gonna start at a new slot, so you can go through the tutorial and see how everything works.
Okay.
So I'm gonna press A, and then you go ahead and press A.
Oh, me?
Oh, press A on your controller
Right here.
there. Yep. Then you press A.
All right.
All right. So now we're all three in, and we get to pick who we want to be here. So so we can. So I'm gonna So there's a lot of locked ones because we just installed this morning, but
I need somebody that I can really see well. It's an old man thing to say. I know.
so just remember you're yellow.
Yeah.
Are you yellow?
I'll be yellow.
Okay.
You want to be blue?
Sure.
All right.
I'm the one that looks least like a girl, but okay.
You want to be yellow and I'll be
I
blue?
can-
You gotta switch controllers then.
Oh, too late.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
All right. So we should be good to go there. So this will be the tutorial. So it's very Valentine's Day.
It is. I like it.
Yeah, this is nice.
Super smart scientists built this machine to harness love.
Oh.
So you can see all the love in the universe.
Love it.
Right.
Apparently there's another way to speed through this intro.
Right.
So we're gonna
We'll
watch the
just
whole intro.
Okay.
We're gonna get the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Someone hates love.
Of course, the
Anti-love.
XOXO matrix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And not hate.
Not right.
Right, yeah.
So, in theory, maybe we could play this again if we ever get a divorce attorney on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
They could be the villain.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's literally no way to
No
skip
way to
this.
skip.
Do we know how long it is?
I don't think it can't be that much longer.
Another 50 minutes or something.
Yeah, we're not gonna just sit here and watch a movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so press any button. So hopefully we all did not hit the wrong button or something. We're all mixed up controllers.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm the yellow guy.
Girl. Debatable.
Okay, so you can see we're going back in technology a little bit from that wonderful machine they just showed us
Right.
to this prototype. Again, no way to skip, which is unfortunate. Okay, so here we go. Under attack.
Okay.
So you can see you can jump with the A button. That's your
Okay.
jump. So actually, I think I'm the blue guy now.
Yeah.
You're the blue. Oh, I'm the
yellow.
green guy. Okay, I'm
So
green.
we all got a little bit mixed up.
Weird.
But so you can take your guy and go to one of these little or girl. You can take your character. You can go to these little guns and you can shoot. And so what we have to do here is shoot the buttons to take these things off.
Yeah. How do I get off that? Okay. Gotcha. Try
So the
A.
letter X is shoot. A is jump and X is shoot.
Uh-huh. What are we shooting at?
That
You want
little
the green button? Get that green button.
What'd I do? Oh, I punched you. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
you knocked her off.
Oh no!
Okay, so now we've got these rockets coming at us, so we want to make sure we shoot these.
Anti-love. Now I can't move. Oh, because I'm still attached to this.
Karma.
Okay, so you want to make sure that we shoot those to get rid of them.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to get our shield and engine pods. They're sending them in. Is that you?
Yeah.
This is a
Just,
clever.
you're just jumping up and down?
You're just jumping in the. Okay.
Okay, so we have to work together here. So
Oh.
one of you needs to shoot the top button, and I'll shoot the bottom button.
Okay, I'm on it.
Where are you going?
I think you... Okay, you both got
Did
it.
it. Okay. All right. we
Okay,
did
so
it.
now we have a shield.
Okay.
And we can also move this shield around.
Oh.
I'll keep it there because we're getting shot
You're
at.
in charge of the shield?
Well, I am right now, but I can leave that machine. You see how each
Oh,
machine...
at the top machine
The
is the
blue
shield.
machine is the shield.
The blue.
Okay,
one.
I got you.
Whoever's at that top gun, who's yellow?
Me.
So go ahead and shoot that guy who's shooting at us. Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Got it.
Ooh.
You played this before?
Yeah. I practiced
Oh.
everything.
Ooh. Oh man, I'm dropping the ball.
So can I just stay here and shoot?
Yeah, you can. You could probably get that guy from up there, actually.
I gotta go to the other one.
No? Okay. So, how did each of you decide to go to
There's
law
a
school?
second part to this.
Oh.
This is so hard. How did we decide? I kind of did the process of elimination, and I thought about all the different things I could do, and then I crossed them off the list, and then law school was next. That's sad.
No, that's not sad. So did you go straight from undergrad?
I took a year off, actually. I moved to Charleston, and I worked as a line cook at an Italian restaurant. And
I decided line cook wasn't
and,
for
and
you.
this, I actually really liked it. If I hadn't already been planning on working as a lawyer or studying for the LSATs, I would probably still be in Charleston.
Cooking.
No joke. Yeah.
Was it a nice restaurant or was it like
it was like fairly decent. Right?
Okay.
Like, oh, we're supposed to.
Yeah, so okay, so
Okay.
go ahead and so now we've unlocked this
Save a
bunny.
friend.
Yeah, so now
Okay.
so he's gonna
Love.
help us.
He's giving us love.
Or she, the
She,
bunny is
yeah.
gonna help us undo this lock.
The neutral
Excellent.
buddy.
With
The
love.
neutral bunny.
How did you decide?
I decided because the housing market had crashed and the economy was terrible, so I just went back to school.
Neither one of
Because
us
I
wanted to
didn't-
save the world.
Yeah. I had done pre-law in undergrad at Furman where I went to school and really enjoyed it. So it'd always been kind of maybe in the back of my mind, but I took a year off and I was actually I worked in an elementary and middle school and I was in charge of the after-school program, which was a great job to this day, one of my all-time favorite jobs. And I really enjoyed it, but during that year I was taking LSAT courses and just kind of applying to law schools and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it was fun.
Did you know when you applied to law school that you wanted to do criminal or
No.
contracts?
I certainly didn't know what I wanted to do. I don't know about Venus.
I didn't really know either. I didn't really
So
envision
one of you
myself.
needs to get the bottom button.
One of us.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're in charge of the ship. That's why. Nope. That's the
Wait.
shield. I messed the shield up.
What are we shooting at?
I gotta.
So we
get
need to
bottom
shoot the
button, yeah.
buttons to undo this force shield
I got
here.
it.
So Venus, you didn't
Yeah.
know that you wanted to do.
I didn't imagine
Business
myself in a
agreements.
courtroom. Like I watched a lot of lawyer shows, like The Practice. That was one of my favorite shows.
Uh-huh.
But which I thought was cool, but I didn't necessarily think that I should be the one up there arguing. And I actually studied. I got a master's in psychology at the same time, so I did a dual degree because I thought I would maybe do like some sort of jury consulting or criminal profiling.
Oh, okay.
So I thought I would do something really cool, perhaps in criminal law, but not as a prosecutor or defense attorney. And then took a few IP courses while I was in law school and really liked that, and that steered me in the contracts direction.
Yeah. So no patents though.
No patents, no tech background, no interest.
No interest.
Yeah.
No hard sciences.
How about you?
Also no patents.
Oh no, but how did you know you wanted to do what you're doing now?
Sort of. I had kind of like dual visions of what I really wanted to do. Like I either wanted to be like Atticus Finch and help the neighborhood and take chickens as payments.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
I wanted to be like Ari Gold on Entourage.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted
The
to
two
do...
very different people.
Yeah, I wanted to make a whole lot of money
Yeah.
doing really high profile entertainment
Which one
work.
are you closer to now?
I think I'm honestly like I feel like the work is closer to Ari, but like the way I treat it is closer to, you know, Atticus.
Yeah.
Because like I don't overcharge people,
That's awesome.
and like I do take alternative payments sometimes.
Chickens, yeah.
Not chickens,
Yeah.
not yet anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just unlocked this map, so now we can see.
Okay.
It seems like we're winning.
So you can see where we've been. And that heart is, we're trying to unlock the heart. The big heart is the exit.
Okay.
So in order to get to that, we have to go free more of these bunnies, these love bunnies.
Okay.
And then they'll give us the power to unlock the heart.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know. Does one of you want to take a stab at steering the ship?
Oh,
So
is
you
this
go to
the
the
very
middle. Yeah, and so you can see where the propulsion
Oh, no,
is.
oh, no.
So it's sort of like you're steering, like
Yeah,
you're backing
it's
up a trailer.
reverse, yeah.
Like it's the opposite. Yeah.
Never
Okay.
backed up a trailer. What is-
I obviously haven't either.
And what exactly are we doing? We're
Whoops.
just shooting at things.
Well, we're navigating this universe in order
But what did the
to
rest
save the love.
What do the rest of us do while he navigates poorly?
Well, we.
Yeah, you
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah.
So you man a gun station, or move the shield around,
Yeah.
or don't shoot the big cannon because we want to save that. I think.
Okay. All right.
We're trapped in here.
Oh, do I shoot at this? to
Yeah.
save
So
the
we
bunny?
want to free him. So shoot his
Shoot that
cage
guy.
to unlock it. Okay. So now it disappeared. So what's going on now? Uh-oh.
Wow.
Let's get away from that.
They're shooting at us.
Yeah. They do that.
It's not nice.
I'm gonna get us out of here.
Actually, I think I'm gonna come up here to the big cannon because I think we need the help. And when we get
I'm just kind of Han
Yeah,
Soloing this thing around.
we
I'm
are
getting us out of here, guys.
destroyed.
Oh. No, I'm on it. Don't worry. I got a heart.
Oh no.
Oh dear, we're in trouble.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Here we go.
I'm doing
I'm
it.
gonna crash into them.
I don't think-
I did that on purpose, guys.
Woohoo!
All right, so we got another bunny. Our ship is not in great shape,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Can we fix it?
Yep. Ever since I was in charge of
Yeah, let's-
steering this ship.
So go ahead,
Switch.
go ahead and drive us back the way we came.
Okay. I don't want to point fingers, but it's probably my fault. What's this thing?
Just shoot at it. That's what I can do.
Yeah. I'll steer, you shoot. That's the
Oh.
big. That's the shield.
Okay. Off of the shield.
Mhm.
Shoot here.
Mhm. Perfect.
Thanks. But how was my phone?
Oh, sorry, that was me. Okay, so now we can pinpoint a space bunny location using our map. If we got that map data. So see,
Okay.
now there's a space bunny down there.
It's cloudy.
So Philip, why don't you drive us down into the dark
Okay.
cloud?
All right.
All right. Whenever Brandon wants to take over, that's cool too. How many viewers do we have? Can you tell?
Right now we have 7.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Hello, everyone. So if anybody has questions for a
Can I go down?
criminal defense attorney or a business and technology transactions attorney, feel free to post them.
Yeah.
I will give the standard disclaimer that we're not your lawyers. This doesn't create an attorney-client privilege. If you post it in the chat, it's certainly not privileged to public. And nothing is legal advice that we say here. All right, so you can go through that. I'm going to go ahead and use the shield to block it.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
I'll move the shield around while you drive through.
Am I shooting something? That thing? Can I shoot
yeah.
at it?
Sure. All right, we're going.
Get that part. Yeah.
Got it.
All right, here we go. All right.
All right, so I'll keep that shield going while we drive through.
We got bad guys. Whoops.
Oh, and walls. There are
Walls
walls.
and walls.
There are walls. So luckily in the tutorial, they sort of float us hearts whenever we need them, which is nice.
Oh, good.
Can we die? I mean,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
I just didn't know if it was sort of like a.
All right, so now we have all of the bunnies we
Wow.
need to unlock the heart.
Oh, nice.
So now all you have to do is drive us back to the heart. I'm sure there won't be any new bad guys along the way.
Right.
Good. You think I can go up this way to go, or?
I think you can.
All right.
Oh no, there are new bad
Oh
guys.
no!
Oh yeah. Let's shoot that green button on the left.
Okay.
Venus, if you want to shoot that,
I'm on it.
or if you want to
Oh.
get the
I'll probably
shield
shoot
and
that
move
now.
it down here, or blast the can. Oh, that's the cannon. That
oops,
actually is helpful
Oh,
You did good. You
because
did
there's a
real
lot of
good.
bad guys behind us.
You did real good.
look at those two things I did.
You
I
did real
opened
good.
it.
You did really well. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here.
I'm looking down at the-
So, what would you each say is the most challenging part of your practice?
You first.
Oh, that's a tough question. What is the most challenging part? I mean, I think it's hard as attorneys because at least I always have to think about worst case scenario when I am negotiating agreements. And so although I am optimistic personally and rather risk tolerant personally, on behalf of my clients, I have to kind of put that aside and say, well, these are the things that could happen. I don't know necessarily the exact chances of it happening, but...
And then watch them make the wrong decision.
Yeah, that too, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or just not care, or care too much.
So I think one of you is now player one. So yeah, go ahead and
Play campaign.
Yep.
Gumball 0.
Gumball 0. Or is that what we just did? No, that's new. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. What do you think, Philip? What's the hardest part of yours? Is it just caseload? Are you just
Caseload's
overworked?
big. Yeah,
Tell
I'm
them
definitely.
how many cases you have.
I probably have roughly between like 270 to 300 active cases at all times.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. So caseload and managing that, I mean, you've got to give every case. What do we do?
So we are different characters now.
Yeah.
So now I'm yellow.
I'm green, I think.
Controller's got
I'm
unsynced.
blue.
Green.
I'm blue.
Okay. I'm
Oh, this is
yellow.
gonna throw me off. All right. Yeah, caseload, because you got to give every case its proper attention, and so that's time consuming. You also, I mean, my job just has me pulled in a lot of different directions, because DAs can get pretty jaded, and they just will make no offer or unreasonable offers. You've got clients who may be unreasonable or reasonable, but with certain kind of goals in mind, specific goals that based on their certain circumstances. And then you've got maybe judges too who have different ideas about how something should go. So I get pulled in a lot of different directions, and it's my job to basically represent my client's best interests and then get the DA and the judge on board. And when they don't, it's for trial. And so that's another challenge is, whether it's a bench trial in front of a judge or a jury trial, you gotta bring your A game and convince people why your client's not guilty. It's not always easy. So,
Especially there.
yeah. But I love
There's
it.
a bunny.
Where's that bunny?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's busy and it's hard, but I really do enjoy it.
What on the flip side of that? What's the best part?
You first.
Yeah, you made me go first.
Honestly, I think, when people hear public defender, a lot of people are like, how can you represent these terrible people who do terrible things? And I think the best part of my job is seeing how the majority of my clients are not bad people. They're just like anybody else. They're people who are in a certain set of circumstances with, a lot of times bad environment, bad upbringing, poor education, poor economic situations, and a lot of people are just good people who make bad decisions or are put in bad situations and stuff like that. Where do I go?
So we don't actually know. Let me go check the map.
Okay. But I think that's the best part of my job is actually kind of getting to know my clients and
So either one of those is a bunny.
Okay. So let's get down. No. Down? You guys want to get down?
That works.
All right. I'm constantly pleasantly surprised at how much I connect with my clients, actually. For the most part. I mean, I can't say that for all of them, but
That's so sweet.
thank you.
It's a nice answer. Actually,
So there's a
listen.
lot of bunnies over there. You can see them on the map.
Gotcha.
So
Bunnies. Oh.
we need to try to get through these, but don't crash into them because
Yeah,
they're
they seem
like hot lava,
bad.
like hot lava asteroids.
Nice. Whoever had that gun, nice.
All right, so we got some bunnies unlocked there, so that's great.
Okay, there's a question mark over here.
Oh, what do we think is in there?
I don't know. So, what is the most rewarding for you?
Oh yeah. Well, I was actually listening to you, so I wasn't thinking about what I was going to say, like I normally do. I mean, I like helping people in a different way. A lot of my clients are innovators, and so they're doing really cool, awesome things. So even though I'm not doing those cool, awesome things directly, it's nice to kind of be a little bit of that team and help them move forward, and just they don't have to worry about the legal stuff because I have that, and then they can focus on creating and inventing and all of the things that I wish I could do.
Very far from where we need to be.
Yeah, so actually don't go back through those asteroids.
Okay, that red ring right
Just
there.
go down and around them.
Down and around. Okay.
And then
Let's do
we don't
that.
have to deal with those.
I like that.
And then just go up to that bunny.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of this.
Yeah, Venus, I think I have a similar answer. I think that's, for me, it's like I get to help clients that, like, if I weren't there, they would probably still get their job done, but they might not be in as advantageous a position when it's done.
Right, yeah. And I feel like a lot of people get stressed out because they read the agreements or whatever and they don't understand them. And my thought is I mean, my job is to help translate that to something you can understand, but there's nothing wrong with reading legalese as a non-lawyer and not getting it. Like, it's not drafted so the everyday person can get it. And so to the extent that I can translate it, it's almost like speaking a language that few other people know, and it's kind of fun to geek out in that way. And
Do you speak any other languages?
I speak, my family is Persian, Iranian, so I grew up speaking Farsi,
Okay.
which is a language few people know as well.
You didn't know English going into kindergarten.
I didn't know English, yeah. So I still get a lot of sayings incorrect because I'm like 5 years behind on everybody else. But now I speak it less and less and just listen. And you know German, sort of?
I can't.
He doesn't know anything.
I can't.
Yeah.
Could you read a contract in German?
I can't make that.
You can't read a
claim.
contract in English.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. No, what's funny about that statement though that she just said, when we're talking about like the differences in the kind of law we do, and in our everyday lives, whenever people are like, "Oh, you're both lawyers, you guys must argue," and like the argument, whatever. In all honesty, when the most we see that is when we have to go somewhere and like buy a car or something.
Not the arguing.
Not the arguing,
Yeah.
but like the difference in the kind of work we do is most apparent, because it's like the last time we went to buy a car together, I go to the place and I'm like, all right, well, here's the offer. If you don't like it, then we're walking away. Because in my everyday job, it's just like, look, if we can't meet in the middle, then it's just going to trial. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Which
care.
is probably a pretty good tactic at a car dealership.
At a car dealership, it's not bad. But
But if you want the car, it might fall through.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas her job is actually to truly meet in the middle. I mean, my job, if we don't meet in the middle, then you go to trial, and then 12 other strangers decide.
But I guess in a car buying situation,
in a car buying,
there's
I
no
want
jury.
a car.
Yeah.
There's no jury.
Yeah. There's
it's
no
just,
arbiter.
It's just me who wants and needs a car, and so she's a much better negotiator than I am.
I will threaten leaving the lot, but it's
but
strategic.
She's
It's
she's just got a better sense of negotiating where to meet in the middle, because she is used to having to do that. I think probably in every day of, what is this side's goals, what are these side's goals, and how can we get there? I am blue still.
Oh, I'm yellow.
Somebody else want to man the ship, and I'll shoot.
I'm gonna check the map up here.
There's
nothing on the map.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought I was doing pretty well. That last time I was doing pretty well.
So
Okay,
we've got
I
a
don't-
bunch of little prizes.
I don't hear a resounding agreement, so somebody else can
Give
drive.
you a kiss.
Yeah, thank
for
you.
Brandon too.
One of you shoot the thumbs up on the other side.
I gotcha.
I think we're gonna get all of these little. Oh yeah, so this way we get all these little bonus
Okay.
things. Oh wait, actually we probably should have shot those first. Oh well,
Oh.
it's fine.
Okay.
Any questions
so
from
we have-
the
We have a
Viewers?
comment here
Oh.
that PDs also serve an important role in a designed adversarial system. I worked at a PD's office, and people always gave me a hard time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole idea. I think a lot of people too that have not been privy to court, the judicial system in general.
Oh, so actually we're different characters now because the
dear.
controllers got unset.
Okay, I'm green.
I'm yellow.
Okay. All right. Oh, I'm
Whoa,
sure. Whoa,
look
I
at
got a
that.
big cannon. Yeah, so I think a lot of people. Nobody's steering the ship, by the way.
I'm coming.
Okay. You kind of when you're not in the judicial system, you kind of take for granted that like everyone's altruistic and looking out for, to do the right thing, and you kind of quickly find out that.
That's not true.
Well, I mean, people are people, and the older you get, the more you realize everybody's got their own inherent goals, their own kind of biases that they bring, and so when you have jaded prosecutors who assume everybody's guilty, or you know what I mean, or you've got judges who are, maybe elected, or I mean, there's just so many different factors at play, and you've got, quite honestly, most cops are good cops trying to do the right thing, but again, they're people, and some of them either don't know, or being a cop can be hard, or just like anything else, there's people that are bad at their job out there. A big part of a public defender's job is to keep the system honest, because you'd much rather have one person who is guilty go free and protect our entire judicial system in the process, than to just kind of have this Judge Dredd mentality of, all right, turn them and burn them, everybody's guilty, let's assume they're all guilty and push them through, and that's what I like about it, because it's not always about guilt or innocence. It's a lot about were everybody's rights protected? Did the cops do everything they were supposed to? And people sometimes think, oh, that's a loophole, until you're in that situation, and
Right.
you're like, hey, we live in a country where that's kind of a paramount thing. So that's a big part of what I enjoy.
Do you guys talk shop at home?
Yeah.
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 I mean,
I can hear how hard it is to incorporate a Delaware company.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
And whether or not you should vest the shares now or later.
We do a little bit. We try not to.
Yeah.
Usually by the time we put the kids to bed, we're just so exhausted that
Yeah.
we just veg out. But if it's been a particularly difficult day, it's good that we can at least kind of understand what the other person's talking about.
Yeah. But the age-old question of, do you guys fight a lot at home? Do you argue all the time? Is a stupid question.
Because I know she'll win.
She's learned.
I give up before it starts. Yeah.
We are both stubborn, so I don't know if that's part of being
If
an
we
attorney
choose
or
the
not.
battle, it can be quite the argument.
Yeah.
But like she said, at this point, especially now that we've got 2 little kids, it's what's really that important about arguing if it's not about their well-being. That or me doing the dishes.
Yeah. Equally frustrating.
Equally important.
So do either of you play video games?
So
Or
Every
have
night.
you played video games?
I'm ashamed to say I do, based on how poorly I'm playing, but
We're doing not well right now.
okay.
Oh.
Our ship is about to.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, here.
I
got
I think
bunnies, don't
maybe
worry.
the
There's bunnies.
system where I am driving is not a good one.
Okay, I'll be the driver. I'll rock that out.
I think when I'm driving, maybe I'm not shooting. Uh-oh, get away from that.
Yeah. I'll
Uh-oh.
drive. Oh man, this thing's not stopping.
Nope.
Yeah, I play. Me and my childhood friends who I've known since I was.
They're not children now.
No, they're not. Yeah, I don't play with strangers on the internet. Kids.
Children.
I've got 3 or 4 buddies that I play online with, and we'll get on and we'll play first-person shooters and stuff together. And it's, if nothing else, it's a way that I keep in touch with them because we all live in different places. And
Yeah, so in this level we have
the
gravity.
yeah.
Oh, we have gravity.
But it's a good way to keep in touch with friends that I otherwise, guys don't really text or call each other out of the blue for no reason.
No.
Where do I need to go?
We don't actually know, so maybe the
I'm gonna
question
go
mark.
to the question mark or the locked heart is.
Well, the locked heart, we need to get more Lev bunnies to
I see.
unlock our
I
heart.
see little hearts
One
under that
heart?
cloud that we're near.
Those are probably health, but maybe that's
Okay.
worth checking out.
Okay,
anyway.
we'll check
I
that
think
out,
we
and then
need
we'll go to
that.
let's go to the health, and then we'll
Alright.
check out the question mark. But yeah, so I'll play with friends online.
I played growing up. but I
What
grew
kinds
up.
of games?
Original Nintendo, of course.
Anyway.
I remember like the first time I saw that. We talk about that a lot. Like, remember the first time we ever saw Nintendo at a friend's house, both at a friend's house.
It was formative for me. It changed my life.
And then I played, I guess it was N64 in high school.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
So that would have probably been PlayStation.
Oh, maybe that was PlayStation. Yep, that's right. PlayStation. Yep, did a lot of that in high school. And then I don't think I've played like aggressively since high school.
Until right now.
Until this moment,
right
yeah.
This is the most aggressive you've played a
This
video game
is,
in a
and
while.
I'm just like hopping around.
You're trying to get love back into the universe.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
yeah.
an important mission.
How did you find this game?
This game's fun.
So I work in the space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hear a lot about a lot of games
Uh-huh.
that other people don't necessarily. This game was nominated for a lot of awards and won several awards when it came
Oh.
out.
It's a very cool game.
Because it's, like people who play a lot of video games, if they play like a lot of AAA games, this is a very strange game, right? You've got, like I was trying to describe it earlier, you've got like puzzle platformer, you've got survival, you've got shooter, you've got a little bit of like a shmup thing going, which is a shoot 'em up.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like it kind of is a genre-defying game in a way. Plus the control mechanism, where you have a bunch of different people controlling one vehicle, is
Right.
also pretty unusual.
What if you don't have multiple people play?
So if you play one player, you actually get a dog,
Okay.
and you can send the dog
Just
to
send
different
the dog,
stations.
okay.
Yeah. So you can only do 2 stations at a time, but
Alright.
it's still.
So ideally, 3 or more people is
Yeah,
better than-
4 I think is probably ideal because you could always have 3 on the guns,
Yeah.
Where's
and
your
one
wife?
person steers and
Yeah.
checks.
What kind of Valentine's Day is this? You didn't bring your
She's watching
date.
the kid.
Yeah. Fair
Are
excuse.
we in a? Where am I right
Yeah, I don't think we want to go over there.
Okay.
Here, let me check them out.
now? I'll get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're-
yeah, I'm
yeah.
out of the
We're
level.
leaving the map, but there's a bunny. We found a bunny.
Okay,
So
alright.
let's
Yeah.
go get that bunny.
All right. Down and to the right. Got it. Yeah, I was leaving the galaxy.
So if you were talking to law students, we get some viewers now and then who are law students. If you were trying to give law students advice,
It's never too late.
Yeah.
never too late
Change
to
your
quit.
mind. Yes.
What
Take
if
out a
you're-
bank loan.
What if you're a 3
and follow whatever other dream
What
you
if
have?
it's still not too late? Yeah. Oh.
Whatever other dream you have.
I mean, I would tell them if you really want to go to law school, then don't take out too many loans.
If they're 3L, he said. Then
But yeah, if you're 3L, I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Well, if it's not your 3L
The
summer.
bunny's down this way.
Yeah. All right.
So so let's say you're a 1L,
Okay. If you're a 1.
but you're committed to seeing it through.
Yeah.
If you're a 1L, I would not spend all of your time studying and really like network and meet people that are practicing different types of law and get a better feel for what it's like to practice law
Who's opening
in
that
those
map?
ways.
It's got to be you.
Are you opening the map over and over?
Oh, sure.
Are you blue?
I thought it was yellow.
I'm yellow.
No wonder it wasn't working.
We got the bunny.
We got our bunnies.
We got our bunnies.
Okay, so now we need to get down there.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just talk to a lot of people that are practicing different types of law, and not just talk to them, but shadow them, see what their typical day, week is like, and just do a lot more like investigating rather than just
Would you
showing
let
up.
a law student shadow you?
I would.
Would you be worried about client confidences?
I would. But I think there are ways to get around that. I mean,
Okay.
I don't think they would have to necessarily sit in on the details of stuff to get a gist for what it is that I do on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
So.
I routinely have interns at the office, and they don't have to like. I mean, people have asked me before who aren't interns, like, "Hey, can I just like follow you around for a day or a week or something?" I'm more than happy to, and I'll tell clients, this is so and so who's interning or who is shadowing me. If you're okay with it, can we sit in? If you're not, we can have them leave, and if they're part of the conversation, then it's still between through agency, attorney-client privilege. I don't know.
Is that me?
Well, that's just a problem. Isn't it? All right, let's see. All right, try again.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's the little blue man, and I was the blue man, but I don't know.
Yeah, so yours may have.
Okay.
Do we get like a break?
May have
Or...
glitched. Do you need a break?
We just go?
You just keep going.
We just keep going.
Welcome to the gaming world.
Here's a view.
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna try to finish this whole constellation. I think.
Okay.
Or if there's a time when you guys need to leave,
No,
you just
I mean,
shout.
we're good.
I feel like we're killing it. I feel like we should push through.
We're doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get our next upgrade at rank 15, and we're
Okay.
rank 1.
Okay,
But
yeah. We'll get there.
we'll get there.
All right. We're going to call the babysitters and
Tell them it's an
Important
Stay a
stuff.
little
It's an
bit
all-nighter.
all-nighter.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time let's shoot these before we.
which one? I'm green now.
So yeah, so let's shoot these and get our repairs before we. There we go. Before we go into the next.
How many more times do I shoot?
Oh.
There we go. So I'm trying to add markers to the stream as we go when someone says something funny, so that we can make clips later.
Has it
Okay.
happened yet?
So no markers
So
yet, huh?
So we have a metal gem, I'm not sure what a metal gem is going to do.
Okay.
What do you think we need an upgrade on? We have guns on the sides that are both upgraded.
I say shield.
Shield?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the metal.
Does it make it a bigger shield? Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does. A much bigger
Oh
shield.
yeah, that's good. What is this thing? Oh, the cannon. I should have not done that.
That's all right. Is what it is. It's my old wormhole engine prototype.
Okay. Probably needs the cannon to break through it.
Yeah.
Oh, the buttons, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're. Oh.
Okay, that's
Oh,
that
what
gem.
does that do?
Whoa.
Going interdimensional.
Very fragile. Oh no! You gotta be kidding me.
What?
We have to move the engine away from things that are shooting it.
Move the gem away?
Move the engine. The one that he just added.
Okay.
Like, what do you think?
Who's driving?
Nobody is, because we're in a wormhole.
Yeah. Who's controlling the gem?
Nobody, because I'm shooting.
Excellent. What part controls the gem?
The
I
steering
guess?
wheel.
The steering wheel controls the gem.
Yeah. Somebody's on the shield, so.
Okay.
Okay, so the gem right here. Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh man. I'll stay on the shield, I guess.
Alright, that means at least somebody's gonna be shooting in the right direction.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
So do you think that this game is like a good comparison to what it's like to like be in a relationship? Like communication is important. You're trying to knock out life's problems together. Like
Yes, it's chaotic.
there are love bunnies.
Yeah, there's definitely love bunnies, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything like being in a relationship.
Good or bad.
I mean, the relationship's good. That's what I'm saying. Nothing about this game is as good as being in a relationship.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine.
Mark
Yeah,
that down.
Yeah, that's my present.
Marked.
It is nice though. Bringing it full circle back. Like we studied for the bar together, so
Yeah.
we understood what each of us needed during that. You know what I mean? Like people who are married to a lawyer or something probably wouldn't understand how stressful a time that was, or just day to day how much of a grind sometimes it can be and how frustrating. Oh.
Our ship exploded.
Oh.
That's all right. We got a comment. It's always surprising to me how hard this game is.
Oh.
So
Thank
It
you.
is hard. Yeah.
it's
That's
a hard
nice.
game.
That's a nice thing to say.
Not an easy game.
Yeah.
So we threw you to the wolves on a hard one.
No, it's fine. I feel like we're doing good for our first time.
I'm not sure what's
Doing
going on with the
good.
controllers, but just keep mashing the button.
Got it.
But you were saying it's nice that we understand each other.
Yeah, it's nice that we understand just how, how taxing it can be, even though we do completely different things.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives a little bit of understanding to the other person.
Okay, so this time we're gonna get a new gem because we opened a different surprise box there.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. This time, I think that's
Am
me.
I yelling?
I'm green. So okay, so we have a power gem, so we can make something more powerful. Don't crash into that
I'll
wall.
try.
What do we want to make more powerful? You think the shield again?
No, it didn't seem to work for us last time.
That's fair. It did not seem to work for us. The steering wheel, I don't think we need to upgrade because it's going to be useless this time anyway.
Yeah.
I think the bottom gun.
Yeah, let's do bottom gun. Let's get weird.
Oh, all right. Well, we're just going to get disconnected real quick.
Okay.
All right, so bottom gun is now more powerful.
All right. I'm gonna take this gun.
Oh yeah, we've got to.
I'm trying as quickly as I can to shoot both.
No, I'll get this one. That'll put us in the wormhole. Here we go.
All right, I'll take bottom gun.
We were told to put it on the yellow one, on the cannon.
Oh,
Oh.
whoops.
We did not. We
Next
did not
time.
listen to.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Well then, after we die this time, we'll do it.
Okay, I was sorry. I'm reading the comments instead of shooting things.
Yeah,
What
we'll
are
blame,
people saying?
we'll blame you for our failure.
That's fair. It's probably my fault.
You really do sound like a married man.
So no. So honestly, on your point of like spouses being understanding of the bar exam.
Yeah.
No, my wife when I was studying for the bar, I was living in her mother's house, and she was working, and I was not.
Yeah.
And so I think she was a real trooper. I'll just
Yeah.
say that. So if you're listening, you were a real trooper.
Aw.
Oh.
Does she ever listen to this?
She does actually.
Oh.
She tunes in sometimes.
Nice.
So she
Okay.
may be one of our viewers.
Okay.
One of our 7? Has it gone down or up?
Up. We're up to 8.
All right.
8! Hi. It's probably your wife.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
normally what she does, because sometimes the games are violent, so
Um,
instead of like actually watching, she'll put it on her phone and then she will listen to it over
Yeah.
the Alexa.
Okay.
This game's... Was this considered violent? This is pretty good.
No, this would
No,
probably
this
be
is
okay
fine.
for him to
Okay.
watch. So our son is 4, so this would probably be okay for him.
Yeah.
But like, we had a zombie game where like
Oh,
people
yeah.
explode, blood goes everywhere, and
Sure.
like those kinds of things. are probably
Right.
Not really what we want our 4-year-old to see. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till 5.
Yeah. At least. Do you remember when we saw Deadpool in the theater and there was like a 4-year-old?
I do remember that. It
Next
was
to us.
traumatizing for me.
There was.
Probably
Four-year-old
for him
watching
too.
There was a 4-year-old watching unrated Deadpool in the movie theater.
Yeah.
It was hard to enjoy the movie knowing that this kid was there for it all.
Yeah. But I kind of enjoyed the movie too.
Yeah, I mean the movie's great, but
Okay, so we're struggling. I'm gonna shoot this cannon.
oh yeah.
I think my mom is supposed to be watching,
Oh yeah.
by the way.
Hi,
Yeah.
Venus's mom.
Hi, Roxana.
I don't know if she's still watching.
Yeah,
I told her to tune in
She-
at
she
3.
went, no, I'm
Yeah.
turning this off.
Yeah, this is
This is crazy nonsense.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? Love buddies. Get out of here. Did we make it? Wave 8 of 12. No, we've got 4 more waves.
Okay.
Whew.
I think this time our gem might be in peril, so I'm gonna move it out of the way.
Okay. All right. Are you green? Who's green?
I'm green. I'm trying to get up top.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
It is not going well.
I'm gonna go to this side.
I'm just doing all kinds of stuff. There's no blue.
Good old blue.
All right, that was wave 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we might actually get it done.
You jinxed us.
It's over.
I'm gonna move the. I'm just gonna. So you guys man the guns. I'm literally just gonna move the gem out of
Okay.
harm's way
Okay.
That's good.
because it's nearly gone.
Okay.
That was wave 11, or this is wave 11. I'm not
Ooh,
sure.
this is wave 12 now.
Oh, okay, that's got to be wave 12.
Yeah.
Actually, oh gosh.
This guy looks like anti-love.
No.
Oh,
That
trouble.
looked like it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Get him.
The last wave.
Get the cannon. Oh gosh.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
so close. So
man.
close.
close.
So close. I'm really not sure what's going on with the controllers.
It doesn't always do this for you.
No. This is probably a combination of using this old cell phone cord instead of doing it wireless.
Oh, right.
That's
And
why I'm not playing as well as I could be.
it probably
I
is.
think.
Probably is. All right, so let's try that one more time.
All right.
And if we don't get it this time, then I'm blaming you and we're calling it a day.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
That was so sad. No.
Thank you.
Those are the comments. No.
No.
And that was so sad.
Thanks,
Please.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go again. All right. So let's see what we want to upgrade this time. The beam gem didn't seem to do anything at all on the shield. I guess I'll just go for the cannon the way
Yeah,
it
they
was
said
suggested.
Yeah.
We got to remember to use the cannon every time it fills up.
That's a pretty good one.
What is this actual? What does the wrench do? All right, chat. What does the wrench do? It must do something. Tell us what it does. In the meantime, let's open this. See that briefcase with the wrench?
Oh yeah.
Don't shoot the.
Okay.
Don't shoot the cannon.
No, I won't. We're waiting to.
Yeah. Can somebody open that button?
What, the wrench?
The wrench removes a power up. You don't want to use it. Okay.
You don't want me to do the wrench?
Don't do the wrench.
Oh, don't do that.
What do you want me to do?
Don't ever
just
do
shoot the
wrench.
red button?
Just shoot the red
I
button.
got you.
Nobody should ever use the wrench. Apparently.
Never. Well.
I guess
okay.
maybe if you wanted to move them around, I don't know.
Okay,
If it just
okay.
removes them. Or
Never do the wrench.
Don't touch the wrench.
don't touch the wrench.
All right.
That's life lesson.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
takes that to heart.
Yeah.
Are you not a
I'm
hand?
He's not a hand.
It's 100% accurate.
I think I've become what I like to call a YouTube handyman.
Okay.
I think I can do anything if I see a video about it on YouTube.
I know I can't,
Yeah.
so I don't even begin to try.
Well, whether I can or not is
Yeah.
is a different question, but I think I can.
Hey, watch this. Cannon.
What color are you guys?
Look at that. Somebody gave us good advice.
I'm yellow.
I'm blue.
Okay.
Oh.
Good to know. Nice to be.
I'm yellow, you're blue. Whatever I say, thumbs up.
Nice.
Whatever you say. Ah.
No, that sounded right.
Yeah.
I can't have this thing.
We're just waiting for the next wave. We got that wave out so fast.
Mm-hmm.
We're just waiting, but the gem got really destroyed in the first wave.
Can we do... The shield doesn't reach...
I don't think the shield. I think the gem is taller
Yeah,
than the
the-
shield.
yeah.
We can try, but I
Yeah, I think you're
think
right.
they probably designed it around that,
So then what good is this shield? I mean, other than to protect our ship
other
and
than
our lives.
protecting our ship. Yeah.
You can help up here.
Okay, coming.
My little thing's up.
I think our gem's about to
Oh yeah,
explode.
it's not doing well.
No.
No,
Woo!
we lost.
Yeah. That wasn't even close
The
that
gem
time.
got
No.
I'm going to blame the person who told us to upgrade the cannon.
You hear that? Ooh, Megio.
Shots fired.
It's
Shots
your
fired.
fault. It's your fault. Ooh, Megio. Meggie, ooh.
Classic internet troll talking junk. I'll never meet them in person.
I will never meet her or him in person. I have no idea who that is. I'm definitely not going to be on a conference call with that person on Monday morning. Every Monday.
I ruined it. I ruined the deal.
All right, so do we upgrade the cannon or something else?
I mean, what haven't we upgraded?
I think we've upgraded everything. I
Okay.
think we did the best when we upgraded the shield because I think maybe we are not
Your idea.
as good as
I thought, what's the second thing we upgraded? We got to wave 12 of 12 with,
with the shield.
no, I don't think it was the shield, was it?
The shield was the first thing.
The shield was the first thing. We failed miserably.
All right, chat. Which
The
one?
second thing was the
bottom gun.
The bottom gun.
Should I do the bottom gun again?
Let's go. Wait, is
Top gun?
Let's go Top Gun.
Classic Tom Cruise.
Classic. You dangerous man.
All right, so I think we've got Maverick, Iceman, and I'll be Goose.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
I don't want to make either of you be Goose.
I'll gladly
Your
take
your
Goose.
guests here.
I'll gladly take Goose. Alright, I gotta go over. Who's got the... Who's
Venus,
green?
can you shoot that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go. She said she's not giving us any more advice.
No.
Or he. Could be he.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just kidding.
No.
Yeah.
Also, we got a comment. Danger zone.
Very nice.
They get it.
FYI, there's a second Top Gun coming out.
No.
Uh-huh.
Second Frozen.
Yeah.
Which is where it's
I
like-
just saw...
Oh,
Ooh,
gosh,
look
that-
at this thing.
The gem is getting killed.
Look at this thing, though. It's like a
Oh,
mace.
yes. That's wonderful.
This thing is awesome. Yeah, so there's a second Top Gun with Tom Cruise, obviously, and Jennifer Connelly. And I saw a picture the other day that Jennifer Connelly was talking about. She was riding on the back of the motorcycle with Tom Cruise. She said, "This is gonna be a fantastic movie."
Are we cool with Tom Cruise again? Like, weren't we all supposed to not
he's
like him
I
for
think
a while?
I think everybody can kind of acknowledge the fact that he's just a really weird guy. And then like we enjoy his movies. They're action packed, and we're just kind of.
I guess now all the other actors have sexually assaulted somebody.
Right,
so
they're
we're
like,
Right.
you know what, Tom Cruise
maybe
has yet to
being
sexually
weird is not
assault
so
somebody,
bad.
as far as we know, or he's just made them sign
Really good
Right.
NDA.
really
Married
good.
them
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
What are your opinions on whether NDAs like that are enforceable? And what is
like this,
enforcement?
like the Stormy Daniels NDA?
yeah,
or
like
something?
what does that
that.
enforcement actually mean in that context?
I mean, you can do it. It's for money, so feel free to. I mean, it's probably enforceable for money, and then
If you breach it, you just lose the money.
you just lose
Yeah.
money. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you can break any contract. You just have to
So I
You just
saw
gotta be ready.
deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
I
right?
saw a Fourth Circuit case that I haven't read yet, but I saved it, that came out or is going up on appeal maybe recently to the Fourth Circuit. I think it hasn't already, but it's a case where the police made someone sign an NDA, and the question is that state action violative of the First Amendment?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So the Fourth Circuit's going to answer that question. I don't think anybody's ever answered
I'll
it.
go ahead and answer it. for
That's
him.
crazy.
Yeah, I think that's. I think when you're talking about two private parties doing NDAs and they're coming to terms, meeting in the minds, that's one thing. I think
But
when you're
isn't the
talking
court
about.
still the one enforcing it? Isn't that still state action at the end of the day?
Yeah, but you're also talking about kind of unequal playing field when you've got
No, we got to move the shield.
police kind of like sitting there, you know, threateningly being like, you need to sign this or else.
Yeah.
And I think that's just kind of an inherent inequality to that those two parties.
Yours is more of a just the general sense of fairness is that issue there.
I'll say it's unconscionable. I'll throw that term out from law school.
There you go. It's a good law school one.
Yeah.
How many times in actual practice have you made the argument that something was unconscionable?
0.
Venus, ever? Has that ever come up for you?
And no, it has
No,
come up
same.
when drafting, you know, to make sure that
Something's not.
something's
unconscionable.
not. Yeah.
But you've worked for some clients that are large enough that maybe they could have like contracts of adhesion or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
definitely. I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh gosh, that's gonna kill our shield right there, or our gem. Yep, it's done.
This mace is hard to like. I gotta like sling it. I thought we did pretty well that
We
time.
made it to 10.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I liked the Top Gun upgrade though. I was just on that mace the whole time.
The whole time?
The whole time.
It
Yeah,
was fun.
I didn't get off.
All right. So believe it or not, that's been an hour.
Okay.
Ooh, I believe
So,
I could go all night.
all right. Well, so typically these streams go an hour to 2,
Okay.
but
Mhm.
generally I give people an out at 1 hour
Okay.
because it seems like for people who maybe don't play games or playing a game they don't normally
Her
play.
controller's already down.
What time is it?
4 o'clock. So
Okay.
it's been exactly an hour.
All right. I mean, yeah.
So I'll give you the out if you need to get back to the family and the kids and
It's up to you,
whatnot.
babe.
I feel like we got one more in us. Just
Okay.
to see
Just
if we
to
can...
try to do this one more time.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Just let me know what should I do exactly.
I think
I
you
just go to
should-
the guns and just.
I
shoot
think
stuff.
you should stay... I say plan of attack.
Yeah.
This,
I
is,
think
this is interesting. We're actually planning this time.
We're going to
Right.
plan. All right. I'm going to stay on Top Gun. Let's upgrade the Top Gun to a mace, and I'm going to stay on that.
Well, we might not get the same upgrade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I figured if you did the Top Gun, it would just give you a mace.
No, so it might be a laser. That was the metal
I
upgrade.
loved the metal upgrade.
It was so metal.
I still say I do the Top Gun, you do the right gun.
Mhm.
So we have a power gem. So the one on the left, the gun on the left, is what happens when you put a power gem on a gun.
Okay,
I'll do that.
you do that one.
So we can either add a power gem to the top gun, or
Oh.
we can add a power gem to the shield or the cannon. Where
I
are
say
we
we.
thinking?
I say we do another gun.
Another gun. So
Mm-hmm.
so top or bottom.
Let's go bottom this time. Top didn't work for us last time.
All right. So I think maybe while we're planning attack,
Yeah.
I think one of us should move the
The
gem out of harm's way.
Which thing moves the gem again?
The steering wheel.
Okay. All right. Mhm.
So
The fifth time around, I need to know this.
Yeah.
so either I will do that and also man a gun.
Okay, so why don't you do? You have a direct ladder
Just
from manning the gem to the bottom gun.
so focus on those two.
Why don't you do man the gem and bottom gun?
Okay.
Venus, you take left gun.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right.
One.
So I'm gonna do right gun and top gun.
Okay.
That's a tall order, guys.
It's a
No,
good
but who
plan
has the
though.
shield,
But it's a
though?
good plan because if Venus is always on the left gun, she
Uh-huh.
can get most things on the left
Mhm,
side.
That's true. So I'll focus a lot on the right, but sometimes go up to whatever
to
you
help
can get.
out,
All right.
and then I'll focus on avoiding harm and
That's true.
on bottom gun, and if necessary, I guess I can also dart up and hit the cannon.
I'll
What
probably see if I can do cannon.
What about the shield? We don't need to move that sometimes.
We've not been good about that.
We've
in
not
the
been good
past.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess how about this? I'll do the gem and the shield,
Okay.
and also the bottom gun.
Okay.
You every time we get a recharged cannon, you hit that cannon.
Me?
And so we're all in charge of checking to see if it's recharged.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do
And
recharge
shout-
cannon.
and shout cannon.
Cannon.
And how do you know if it's recharged?
See how it's
It
full
just
right now?
looks
That
like
yellow
it.
Oh, okay,
vat.
just
Just looks
empties.
good.
It's
Okay.
like a beer keg.
All right.
Yeah.
It looks like it's full, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a plan.
So I'll take top, right, and cannon. You
All
just
right.
stay on the
I'm
left.
just on this gun.
You
that's
stay
all
You're
I
on
know.
the
on that left
Yeah.
gun.
Okay.
That is your.
Yeah, you just.
I
That
got
is
all
your
the
place.
bad
All
guys.
right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Left gun and right gun.
Great. Watch out, anti-lock.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how well this goes.
Okay. After all that planning, we're gonna last like
It's good.
2 waves.
We're not gonna make it at all.
All right. Let me know when you're ready for me to. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the cannon now. Well, not now.
No,
not now. But when bad guys come. All right, ready. Cannon.
All right. So hopefully it recharges relatively
Yeah.
fast.
Really fast. Uh-oh.
I do like having the shield on top
Because we're not
because we're
paying
not
as much
really paying attention. Yeah.
Sorry, we're through 3 waves and our gem hasn't been hit yet.
Okay.
It's very exciting.
All right.
Do I run out of bullets?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
never.
No. Cannon's full.
Cannon.
That's what I was waiting for. I refuse to do it until somebody screams it. I'm gonna save it until it. This way is almost over. Shoot. I'm gonna wait for it to. Alright.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes. Good use of the
Yes.
cannon. That was excellent.
Who knew planning
Planning.
had its perks?
Huh.
A bunch of lawyers
Yeah.
should have figured that out, right? All right, so we got a little prize here. Let's see what's in it. It's the metal gem. Do you want that top one to be
You
your?
love that thing.
You know I love that. Can we do it on mine? Can we do it on the
No,
side?
because that one's already got an upgrade.
Okay, nuts.
All right.
All right, yeah, do it on the top one.
Maybe you just refocus.
Oh no, things have been working so far, so I'm kind of scared to. What's up there? I gotta get up there.
Cannon.
Oof.
Right.
Cannonball.
Cannon.
Get these guys out of here. Oh my god, I love this mace.
Who's gonna cannon, babe?
Don't do the cannon right now because
I
there's
know,
nothing
but
to shoot.
okay,
but-
okay.
Guys, I gotta be honest, I get real distracted just swinging this mace around.
Should I go do the cannon next?
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. It's hard to do.
Okay,
this
I gotta.
mace, though.
Somebody. Oh gosh.
Tell me when to do the cannon.
Oh no.
No?
Oh no.
Should I do it?
This mace is terrible.
Yes, it's not great.
I'm gonna just shoot
I think
this
it's
thing.
distracting
Yeah,
you
it's
from like
just-
the better things,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
other things you
yeah.
could be doing.
You're right. You're right. You're right. We had a great thing going until I screwed it up.
We're gonna get it done. Who knew talking through a game about communication and collaborative would help? Yeah, and collaborative.
I did the
would help.
cannon.
Perfect.
Oh gosh,
Nailed
I'm
it.
gonna
I
move
love
that
it.
shield.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the mace right now, only because I have to.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Look at that mace. Oh.
Cannon.
This is 11 of 12. I think save the cannon until 12 because we
Okay.
remember we get that big monster
Love
thing.
it. I'll be on the cannon ready for him.
Yep,
Yeah,
now.
Now.
Boom. Tick tock. Alright, let me get off this.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, can we get it? We get it?
Get some life.
Up top, bunny.
Bunnies.
Bunnies everywhere.
Bunnies. I think that means we did it, guys.
I think you're right.
I think we did it. We barely did it. Look at that gem.
Yeah. All right.
That mace is not good.
The mace is not good.
It's
It's so
just- it's
fun.
fun.
It's fun, but it's
Guys,
not
we did it!
functional.
That's so exciting.
Wait, did we not?
Oh,
Oh, there's still stuff?
Oh, we just need to go over to that.
Oh.
So somebody needs to steer us over there.
ready to
Whoops.
celebrate.
Whew.
Look at
Yay.
that. Good teamwork, guys.
And we
That
did
was
it.
good.
Happy Valentine.
Happy
Day.
Valentine's
What a
Day.
nice ending.
So the lesson we learned there, that open communication
Right.
Uh-huh.
Really helps.
really helps. New record, 8 minutes.
Loved it.
Bonus friends.
We only missed one little bunny.
And we got our upgrade at 15.
Awesome.
Look at that.
I think this is a good stopping point
Yeah.
to end on a high note.
We get to
Yeah.
upgrade our turret station to hold 2 gems at once. So
Okay.
you could have your metal.
I could have
swingy
2
thing.
maces, is what I'm hearing.
Maybe, yeah. You could have 2 maces.
Oh God, we need to stop this now before I really get sucked in.
All right. So I'll let you go, but any parting words you want to share with the Twitch universe?
I just want to thank you for having us, really.
Well,
Yeah,
I want to
it's really
thank you, and actually, Amber, if you are watching, let's thank them for coming. Amber,
And thank you, Amber.
are you watching? Yeah. Okay. So Amber's on it.
Okay.
So thank you for coming. Thank you for taking part in our silly
This
nonsense
was really
here.
fun.
Yeah, this one's fun.
I think
Thank
he'll
you.
say this is the best Valentine's Day he's had. So.
Yeah.
I hope that's not
Rarely
true.
do I get away with being like, I'm gonna go play video games on
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
And actually, I think she probably brought it up to you.
She did.
So
It was her idea.
that never happens, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for coming.
Aw, thank you.
So this is for you for
That's really
Valentine's
sweet.
Day.
That's so
So take
nice.
that
That's
home.
really, really
enjoy
nice.
it.
Yeah, that's awesome. We will
Thank you.
enjoy this tonight.
Yeah, that's really
We have
nice.
happy plans.
There you go. Now you have something planned.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. And on that, we'll say thank you for watching.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you guys.
Goodbye.
Hope you enjoyed.